everybody. Welcome to the show. You know where you are, the 9 at 9 with me, Tigo. And today we've got one of our VIP experts in the house. Karolina Hobson is here, and we're going to talk about something that I know all you guys are trying to master, because I am too, digital marketing. If you're in business and you're not at least attempting digital marketing, you might be leaving money on the table. So let's talk to Karolina about it. So sit right there. We'll be right back.
Expert Talk is sponsored by Pod Nation TV, the podcast to broadcast network.
All right. Yep, Karolina is here. She's going to talk about what she calls her day job, the things she's mastered, digital marketing. And yeah, it's way past just Facebook ads. Karolina Hobson, are you out there?
Hi, Tigo. How's it going? I'm out here.
All righty. It's going really great. I love the hat. I mean, she's
thank
known
you
for her hats. I love the hat. Let's talk about digital marketing, because a lot of people think, well, I do a Facebook ad once in a while. Is that what you're talking about? I don't think so.
You know what? There's so much more to just Facebook ads. There's the organic side, which is SEO. And just in case anyone doesn't know what that stands for, which is totally okay, because when I went into my interview a few years ago, I had no idea what SEO stood for. And I'm sure the HR lady, who's one of my favorite people in the world, now laughs at me. But I said, I want to work here, but I don't even know what that stands for. It stands for search engine optimization. So it's getting to the top of Google organically without paying. And then, of course, all paid things. So Google paid ads on social media, that is all encompassing for digital media. And now that we're all home and not traveling as much, it's a huge, huge opportunity for businesses. And if you're not utilizing digital marketing, then you're probably leaving a lot of money on the table, like you said.
Yeah, a lot of money on the table. And people don't realize that, there's little tweaks that you can do, with your just website, if you're doing funnels, there's little tweaks. And how important is it to reach out to an expert? Because some people will go by the book, digital marketing for dummies or something, and they don't figure out what to do. So they just stop, and then they get mad because nobody's visiting their websites and their connections. How important is it to reach out to somebody like you?
Yeah, I think it's really important, because I think the world of digital marketing has changed so much over the years. And then obviously everybody's starting an online business now daily. So It's not the way it used to be. It's not like you can just go up on the internet and everybody's going to find you, or anybody's going to find you. So if you don't know what you're doing, chances are you're not going to be found. So you have to really invest some money into being found on social media platforms, on the World Wide Web, on Google. We speak about Google because Google takes up predominantly 80% of the online market share. So that's why it's really important. I think you can get yourself so far, and you can read those books, and it's a good place to start and go. But then after a while, it's an important investment. And I say investment, especially for organic SEO, because it is a long-term investment. SEO takes a long time. It takes a while. It's not something that happens overnight. It's, garnering that real estate on Google and really working towards getting it. And it's something that you continually have to do, because Google's changing their algorithms. You have to have experts who are continually researching and know what they are doing to make sure that you're staying in the know of what's happening in the world of digital marketing.
So right now it's February of 2022, and we have no idea when somebody is watching this. But at this moment right now, is it important for you to still have a website? Or, people are going, oh, I've got a Facebook group. I've got my IG profile. I'm on LinkedIn. What's the problem? Do you still need to have your own package, like your own website, your own funnel? Is that important?
Absolutely. Well, just think back a couple months ago. I don't know if you remember when Facebook and Instagram and everything went dead.
Oh, yeah.
for what I think it was 8 hours.
8 hours.
So many people lost all contact
Yep.
to their customers. And if that's your lifeline and you don't own your customers through your own website, that's a really huge loss. That could be your potential entire business. So it's absolutely important. The other thing is if you're running your ads through your own website, you're capitalizing on all that income rather than paying a third party a portion. It's great to, diversify and as you grow and expand. And we also have Amazon services. So it's important to diversify on all those platforms as you grow and get bigger. But you're capturing all those profits if you own it and run it through your site.
So I'm sure somebody's watching and they're saying, I sell t-shirts. I'm doing print on demand. Do I really need to, worry about social media? Do I really need to worry about digital marketing? I just sell shirts during, St. Patty's Day and major holidays. What would you tell somebody who has a little, what they call side business of like print on demand?
We actually get a lot of side businesses, t-shirts, socks, little things like that generate a large amount of revenue for certain holidays. So it just depends on how well you market it, on how small of a side business that actually is, because you can be very specific and targeted to where you spend your ad dollars if you're running ads and targeting customers. And if you point those dollars in the right direction, it can produce a good return on ad spend and you can make some good profits.
So what's the difference? Like people, think of Nike, McDonald's, these major brands, and they go, okay, I'm nowhere near that. So they created something that says, my family sock business. They created no like branding or anything like that because they figured, I'm only going to sell to my friends and family. And then all of a sudden it takes off. How important is, creating a really nice, strong brand before you really go out there?
It really depends on your goal. I think branding is really important, and it's important to create a brand and have a strong goal in mind in what you are looking to achieve. There's so many aspects to marketing, right? If you're looking to make money, if you're looking to have a mission behind it, if you're looking to create a household name, those are all things that as the owner, what you're wanting to do, that's ultimately going to drive why you created the brand and the passion behind it. So obviously Nike and the big brands you mentioned, those are household names that have been around for a long time. So that's something that they've done throughout the years to create a legacy. So I guess it just depends on the founder's mission on why they're creating.
And what's funny is, people don't realize if they look back, they don't realize that they first started selling Nikes out of the trunk of cars. It was never meant to do, what it's doing right now. Apple started in the garage, so did Windows. It doesn't necessarily, we don't know what's going to take off tomorrow. And it's like, you kind of got to plan for that. And in my opinion, you either buy your way in or you work your way in. And if you're just getting started, if I was to do it all over again, I would call somebody like Karolina Hobson because she can help me navigate the path. Because like you said, there are so many different ways you can go. And if you've never done it, you can almost get frozen in fear and not go anywhere because you don't know who to talk to. How do you feel about that?
I think you're absolutely right. And that's one unique thing that I have is I work for a group of agencies. So I can actually talk to the founders and say, what are you looking to achieve? What are your goals? I don't have to just pigeonhole them into say, like, you need SEO. This is what you have to do. I can say, well, what do you like to do? What do you not like to do? Okay, well, here's where we can fill the gap of what you don't like to do. Here's where we're strong and here's where you're weak. And we can fill those areas and help you, where you need help and support and where you're strong and good and what you enjoy. And I think important thing too is like follow what your passion, what you like to do, then you'll be good at it and you'll make money at what you're good at and then hire people to help you at the things you're not good at.
Awesome. Okay, you guys saw it go by, and if you're driving, what just went by is Tigo Direct. If you guys want to get in touch with Karolina Hobson, you know where to go. Go to Tigo Direct, click on Karolina's link. All of her information's there. Probably her social media is there. You can hunt her down and say, yo, I want you to help me with my SEO. I don't even know what it stands for, my digital marketing. And next time Karolina's on, she's going to talk about her new book. Yeah, man. She's an award-winning author on top of everything else. So thank you so much, Karolina, for being on. You are the best.
Always so great to see you, Tigo. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you. And yep, in the background, we still got Alan cutting me off. Hey, everybody. Thank you for watching this episode. I hope you come back next time, which is probably tomorrow. And as always, I'm Tigo. I'll talk to you next time.